All right, thank you. So first of all, I'm gonna give you a few things that I have for you. Flashcards.
I haven't done this so long.
I know, because like I found it, I was like, man, Lila has this. Then this is your test. Remember when we went to college to be tested? So this is this year's theory test. You get 100 and your answer. So you keep this just for fun. I don't know if you don't want to throw it away. And then I have two more other things. So you are starting level 1. I know. So this whole part A, actually, and B, so A and B, is something that we'll be working on in the summer and then in the fall. So hopefully by Christmas, you can pass level 1 and then we're gonna start level 2. So in 1 year, you're gonna do level 1 and 2. I know, Miss, you're so good. Then this other paper, you know how that paper was the theory? This is also theory, except it's level 1. So we'll be taking like one number at a time, and I'll be showing you what to do on this paper. Okay, so level 1 papers, I'm gonna put them behind this, yeah, so we see it all the time. And let's actually start with that right away. So the very first thing you should be able to play to pass level 1 is a C scale. And then together. Let me show you. So it's going to be a full scale, and you'll have to switch your fingers one time. In the back. Wait. You try. Can you try the left hand first? Go under. Okay. Do you know what to do with the right hand? It's slightly different. You can do it here. Scales, we typically don't use the pedal, so don't use the pedal, okay? All right, so guess what? Above the C, I'm gonna put a little check mark, meaning that you know this. We just need to practice, 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 so it becomes very easy going. Can you try G? Almost. There's one little change. Hold on, watch. I'm gonna play here because it's easier for me. For G. You got it? What? See, you're so smart. Alright, so the little marks mean you know it. And the next time when you come, we're gonna play them again. And if you can play them very easily without mistakes, then I'm gonna put a big mark here, meaning you pass it for now. But we'll still be practicing. Alright, now another part will start. Can you tell me, is this a skip or a step?
Skip.
Why do you think this is a skip? Oh, because we skipped through one note, okay. How about this? So is this a skip too? So that was a skip and it was a skip? Okay, so one of them actually is incorrect. Which one is more of a skip? Is this looks more of a skip or this one? Perfect. Okay.
I thought you were talking about the other.
So this is a step. You step from here to here, and this is a step. I know. This is a tiny step, and this is a bigger step.
It's like half of a step.
So that's called half step. Perfect. Yeah. Half step, and if this is a half step, this is a whole step. All right, so I'm gonna play 2 notes. You tell me, is it a half step or a whole step? No skips at all right now. A half step, you're right, because they're so back to back. There's nothing in between. So this is half step. How about this one? How about this one? Why do you think this is a whole step?
Because this is a half step. This would be a whole step.
You got it. Yeah, because there's one note in between, so this is a whole step. My little person walks. Half, half. He's okay, how about to make a whole step? What about this?
That's a whole step because there's one.
Perfect.
And this one.
Perfect. Guess what? Half plus another half gives you what? Gives half an apple, a whole apple, half a step, a whole step. Alright. And as soon as you pass a whole step, if it's something like this, it was half, and it says whole, then it's a skip. Then it's a skip. Mm-hmm.
This is a skip.
Yeah, we don't really have a half of a skip. We call this like little skip, bigger skip, or we use actual numbers. We say minor 3, major 3, but this is for later, okay? So for now, half step and whole step, I'm gonna put a little check mark, means I told you, and we're gonna practice next time. We'll do this later, okay? All right, so right now, let's go over some flashcards. You can never know when
I
is it.
think it's the beginning of the year.
I know, we were so good at this.
I don't think Recital is.
So, смотри. I'm gonna give you 2 notes at a time, okay? So I'll play the first one and then the right one.
Okay.
The left and then the right one. Now if they're in a bass, use the left hand. Didn't help with the first one? No? You got it? No. And you don't have to, you can do this one and then figure that out. Okay, this one and that one. This is not middle C. No, not low C. Use the ground G. Remember ground G? And then how far is that from ground G? That's it. This one versus that one. I think we have only bass clef in this. Okay. Very nice. Good job. Now we're getting faster. Okay. So close. Yes. And then this one and then the last. Beautiful. Can we go over the pieces you're gonna play for the recital? So here, let's start with your worship song. Recital is the little concert we're having next week. Humbled by your majesty. So it's very fluid. Very nice. Okay, so after this one, you'll sit down. We have more kids play worship songs. Then you'll come back to play 2 other by heart. All right. Do you know which one's the first? Let's double check.
Yeah, it's Queen. I remember you said.
Okay, because the second one is Beethoven. Where are you? You're the third. Okay, the Queen is first. Let's go. So this last one I probably would not be pushing like very because the note forte, but like kind of like a bit softer because these notes are already very heavy. Okay, if you make a little mistake, just like pretend this is a part of the song. Okay, second one. Wow. Alright. Even softer. Again, you restart even softer. And then, so if you can have this hand fall, and do the jellyfish, and then just gently. Yes. Okay, good. Sometimes when the students, even adults, get nervous because they're like no people are watching them. So it's okay if you're nervous, if you look a little bit scared. That's a total everybody have that. When there's people watching you. So for example at the concert, you don't have that. That's good. So when people are nervous, sometimes they tend to like go faster in the song. So make sure you control your speed because I'm not gonna be.
I sometimes practice going fast and then I have to go fast.
Yeah. So at home you just practice slow, at least until the concert, okay? Just to make sure your fingers. Alright. So here's the pencil for you. Lesson 11. We're just gonna start a little bit and then you can finish it at home. I'm gonna read this part, okay? Just follow along and then we're gonna write some stuff here. A time signature, these numbers. A time signature is found at the beginning of a piece. Can you show me? Your brother missed it. That's okay. So this is a piece. Tell me, where is the time signature? Yeah, these numbers, and we put them in the treble and in the bass, and only at the beginning of the piece. You will never see it like here, unless they have to switch the time to something else, but that's pretty rare. Okay. It is found after the clef sign. A time signature tells us two things. Number one, top number tells us how many beats are in each measure. I think we covered that. And the bottom tells us which kind of a note gets one beat.
Yeah, that's kind of confusing.
So the little 4 stands for a quarter note. So you're gonna put for 2/4, it's 2 beats per measure, and 4 equals a quarter. A quarter note gets one beat. Yeah, you can draw it or write it. Here's some practice. Can I have your pencil? I'm gonna put this in your homework book, so I know we talked about it. Alright, so the top number is how many, and then the bottom number, I'm gonna put little x, bless you. The bottom number, x, is what kind.
Yeah, but the top number has to be next to it.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
No, but the bottom number is mostly 4s.
Most, like with the music we play with for now, yeah, the bottom pretty much goes for. But there's so many songs where the bottom.
6.
There's no 6. Okay, watch now. If I have 2, 4, you tell me how many beats are in each measure.
2.
And then what kind of a note gets one
Quarter.
beat. Okay, I'm gonna draw the boxes. If it's 2 beats, I have these 2 big boxes in one measure, and I'm gonna close the measure. Now, 1 beat is 1 box. So what kind of a note gets a beat again? It's a 4.
Quarter.
So a quarter gets a box, and this is the same, quarter gets a box. Watch this. If a quarter is 4, what is a 2? What do you think? What other notes do we know?
I forgot what it's called, but
You think it's an 8th note? It's actually the other way around. It's actually double the quarter, so it's a half note. If it's an 8, then it gets the one with the flag. And if it's a 1, it's a whole note. I know, this is, we just have to remember this. I'm gonna put it in a box to remember. So 4 is a quarter, 2 is a half, 1 is a whole thing. So if you take, for example, an apple, a whole apple is just 1 apple, like 1 big piece. Now,
fractions.
exactly. Now, if I cut my apple into 2, I get 2 what? 2 halves. 1 half and a half. If I take an apple, cut it into 4 slices,
That's gonna
I have 4 quarters.
I understand that.
And then if I cut it in 8 pieces, oh my gosh, it's gonna be so tiny. It's gonna be 8 little 8s. Okay, so watch. If I have 2, it's actually called the cut time, alla brevi. I have how many boxes in one measure? 2 boxes. Now, which note gets a box? All right, now, can you do the same thing for the following? So I have 3, 8, I have 2, 1, and I have, actually that's enough. So if you can draw the boxes and the notes for these 2 time signatures. Why exactly did you choose 2 boxes for 3/8 time? So remember, the top number tells us what? How many boxes, right? How many beats. Okay, now which one gets a box? And that note with the flag is called an 8th note.
Wait, but what are we doing? Are we doing music?
Mm-hmm.
It's like 4. But there's not 4 bucks.
Right, so this is a 1. These two belong to the second box.
Yeah, but
This is 3.
in
This is
there.
1, 2, and this one gets 2 boxes because it's a half note. Half note gets 2 beats, 2 boxes.
So the bottom numbers only how many gets 1? Only
Right, but then look, I'm gonna show you something cool. You can take this quarter note in one box. Okay, this is my quarter note. And you can be like, hey, how about I split my quarter into 2 other ones? It's 2 of those. Guess what? I can split it into 4 equal parts. This type of note we don't really play it, but it's this kind. So basically you take a box and then you can divide it and then you can make it like very different. Yeah. Okay, when you have 2, 1, when you have 2, yeah, you can break it into 5, into 7. I've seen 7 in one beat.
I've seen 9.
I'll have to maybe in choir music some background. But yeah, it's gonna be super duper fast. I didn't see 9 yet though. Okay, can you finish the last one? I know. Finish the last one. So usually, guess what? Usually a whole
That
note.
means that's the only note in the whole song.
Usually a whole note gets 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. But here, the whole note becomes only 1. Yeah, just like 1. Depends on like how fast this. If it's a slow song, it
I don't think I'll
1. But this is, we don't really typically even play this. This is not a practical. All right. So going back to your theory. This is for like theory class or my other classes that I teach. We may use it for something else here too soon. Okay, can you finish now? Okay, you'll finish this at home. Number 3, can you draw a line from each sentence? We don't have time, please. Number 3, draw a line from each sentence to the correct time signature. They give you big hints. My favorite song has 4 beats in a measure. What's the time signature? Connect the dot to a box. My new piece is written with only half notes. Oh, yeah, that's 2. I composed a piece called My Tricycle Has Triangles of Wheels. 3, good job. Right, so I'm gonna put this one for your homework. Circle the correct answer. The top number of the time signature, so the top number tells us, is it how many beats or what kind of a note? The top number. Yep, circle the correct answer. Perfect. Okay, I'll take this one. Can you play the secret referral? I gave it to you last time. When was that? Like 2 days ago?
It was on Wednesday.
3 days ago. Okay. Okay, super gently. It's about the little pearl who lives at the bottom of the ocean. Very beautiful. Bigger now. Thank you. Very good. For like the 3 days you had to figure this out. Good job.
I
Sorry.
did it once. I had to stay practice once.
Yeah. Alright. The only thing you are playing this one note different. Which one?
I don't remember.
So it's this one. This one and this one. It's ta 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 ta.
Oh yeah.
You just have to come down there. Yeah. And then, so can you tell me what is RIT?
So
Yeah, just like you slow down at the end. Okay, can we try this now? Recital. Except, can you play, so this G is your finger, 5. Can you play this other G with 1, so you don't have to move your hand too much. So, pinky, there you go, you can almost reach an octave. Alright, now, so all the fortes, you see like the first forte? When you play this song, it's like a softer song. So when you play loud in a soft song, it should be kind of like soft loud. When you play it in like a rock song or something, then it's like true big loud. Because we can have like a softer loud and we can have like a very heavy like loud. So the whole song should be very soft. May I play this for you real quick? Alright, so very, very legato. Ready? Watch. And as I play these ones, I increased my volume. Back to original tempo. Ritardando again. Fermata, hold a bit longer. Let go of the hands and then of the pedal. Okay, try it one more time.
If this is pedal only like here. So I can't do pedal here.
You can, you just have to kind of like release it, so you change it, so you start a new pedal.
Oh, I know when I release it.
Okay. Very nice, good job. Take your time, don't rush. the rhythm book? Do you have? It's like Okay, I'm gonna look for it. Can you sight read? So I've got a brand new song. Can you figure this out on the spot? Right here. Okay, so like this. Actually, no, that's fine. So this is little a, and then put the finger 4 on it. There's your 4. Yeah, move it to A, even more. So it's actually this. And then 3 will be E. So if you can do one line and then do the repeats. Okay, this. A is here, just make sure you play with your tippy toes. And then 3 goes to E. Just watch it super play one at a time. We're clapping. Let's do 54. Clapping this rhythm. Okay, count out loud. 1, 2 versus 1. Ready, clap. 1, 2.
1, 2. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Wait.
Let's do from here. Ready, go. 1, 2.
1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
TT 1. So this is TT. 1. TT 1. TT 1.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Good job.
I forgot to play.
Oh wait, hold on. Before we play it, let's conduct it. So this is in 4/4. Can you do one empty measure with me conducting? 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you do it again? 1. Oh wait, 1 is a straight down. Straight.
1,
to the left.
3, 4.
Now, when we do this one, we hold it. 1, 3. Okay, because you're still level 1, we're gonna count this way. Ta, 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 ta. Yeah, so for all of them count ta except TT.
1, 3.
Yeah, you got it. But okay, just for today, let's do the ta-ta, okay? From measure 3, ready, ta, ta, ta. Ta, 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 ta. Straight down. Ta, 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 ta. The mistake was you switched to the other side. Ta, 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 ti, ti, ta, ti, ti, ta. Alright, you'll get better. Yeah, very nice for today. Duet. Do you want to do song 1 or last? You know first or last? Which one you want to do? Let's do last. I'm going to do left side because I'm sitting here. I have just a few minutes. Okay, wait. Middle C, you go there. Ready, go.
1, 2,
1, 2, and on 3 we have to breathe already because there's only 3 beats. So 1, 2. Oh my god, that's so fast. Is that how you want to play? Wait. 1, 2, 3. Ready and go. Ready and go.
Do I have to go like?
I mean, you always do like a gentle motion. Okay. What is this? Oh, that's the pearl. Okay, so you got which note we need to fix for the pearl song? Now, why do you think the song? What is this? Why do you think the song is like very soft, kind of like flowy?
Because
Why?
it's a secret
A secret, and what else?
of a pearl
Okay, and where does the pearl lives?
in the ocean. It doesn't want creatures to eat it, so it goes out.
And sometimes it's like hiding and like sometimes it's like peeking like to see what's going on. Yeah, so like when you play the song, like think about the little pearl. If you want, you can draw me a picture that's related to the song, okay? Eventually I'm gonna make a book with my songs. This is gonna be in it, and I need like little pictures so you can give an idea like what kind of picture I can draw on the side. Alright. Go to the new section. Today is, what is today? May 24th. Oh, we don't put a date. Okay. Can you put 3-4 for today? Time is 3-4. Okay. The first measure goes like this. Let's practice before you actually write. I'm gonna tell you a rhythm on just pum 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 pum, and you say it back to me using the ta or tt, okay? Shh. Oh wait. Shh. Shh. Pum. So you would say shh. Shh. Ta. Good job. Now listen. No. Только не пиши. We're still writing. We're still practicing. So wait, the new one. Pum, 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 shh.
Ta, ti, ti, sh.
Good job. Okay, so the new one, and this time you're right, okay? Pum, pum, shh, shh.
Okay.
Very nice. Second measure. Good job. Second measure goes like this. Pum, pum, pum. Pum, pum, pum. How many beats do we need to have in each measure? So, pum, pum, pum. And I'm done. Now let's count all the beats. So what's the total if you add up all those notes? 3, and what's the top number here? We need to have 3 beats. Does it match? So look. So it does match. Right now. So we're just double checking. Okay, how about TT? That's box 1. Shh. Okay, last one. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
Wait, am I gonna play this this on concert?
Well, because it's like just a brand new song for you to practice
Not that.
on top of your concert. Okay, so this part is A. Can you please play the C major scale one hand at a time? Remember the C major scale from earlier? No? Good job. How about G?
What is the finger?
I know. 1, 2, 3, switch. Good job. Right hand.
No, but I skipped it. So I did this and then I skipped it.
Oh, gotcha. I see. If you see a mistake, that's a very good thing. That's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna play 2 notes. You tell me, is it half a step or a whole step? A whole step. How about this one? Can you play me a whole step? Oh, but not the one I played. Perfect. And a half step. Show me a half step. Very nice. Okay, last part. Can you draw the bass clef at the beginning of that line?
Okay.
You can look at other pages if you need to see how it goes.
I kind of remember.
Okay, look back. Okay, where is the bass clef? Okay, copy this one. It's very close, it's just backwards. So let's erase this. I'm gonna copy that one. It's like a half of a heart, exactly. Alright, I'm gonna put, make sure the dots are between the lines, right? Because they always go, yeah, like this. So they're not on lines. You're gonna erase the other ones. Now I'm gonna play one note and you're gonna draw it as fast as you know which one it is, okay? You can leave them, yeah, you can leave them whole notes. Do you know what that means? Or just the white one? Okay, can you draw F between the dots?
F between the dots. You said the answer.
I know. Okay, now I'm not gonna be telling you the note. So it's gonna be ground G is here, and we need this B. So we're ground G, next. Do you have to be this close? Okay, you got it. Okay, how about this B? It's close to the middle C now. No, that was the F.
G, A.
And then B. Okay, beautiful. Okay. Okay, divide. Next one. Make sure you don't do extra dots. Can you draw C? Okay, that is the middle C, but we need the low C. Okay, now can you, it does not need the ledger line, only the middle C gets the ledger line. Do you know what is the ledger line? Okay, the tiny line.
Yeah.
Okay, now can you add a sharp in front of that C to make it C sharp? So you got the C, but can you add the sharp sign? Do you remember the sharp sign?
It's a number.
It's like a number, yeah.
It's like a number sign.
Okay, close. Just, I'm gonna draw one more in front of it. make sure the middle part of the sharp sign matches the note. So if the note is between the line, is in the space, this middle block, the square.
Don't they only show like on top? Where's the
Yeah, if the note is like, here's the queen. So
I thought they showed.
if the note is on the line, the middle part of the sharp is on the line. Yeah. All right. So, did you make any new songs at home?
Yeah.
Show me. Good job at this. This is so pretty. You're so musical. Like you're not just playing notes. You like make it so like emotional. It's like oh. Okay, so here's an idea. Can you play this? Do you not play heart now, or you make it up right now? Like, you know. So like, can I take a video of this, and then over the weekend I'll type up the notes and I'll print it out for you. I'm gonna say like Anastasia is the composer, and you're gonna have like a real song on paper. Do you want that? All right. So let me take a video of that, and then you're done. You can go home today, okay? Very nice.
Yeah, but wasn't it already on there?
Huh?
Isn't it already on there?
But you know what I need? I need